Hello everyone and welcome to Bright Days MtG. My name is Vyacheslav and today I will show you White Weenie. It's not expensive and really good deck for Atlantic Old School Magic. It's have simple game plan, you just play teeny creatures, then play Crusade, all white creatures gains +1/+1, become not too teeny, and just go to attack and kill your opponent. This version of the deck also contain Armageddon and Land Tax, good cards that can destroy your opponent's land. It's good work when you have pair or 3 copies of little creatures, 1 copy of Crusade and make it bigger. You can destroy our lands to your opponent and he can play really big blockers, so it's easy to go to attack and finish game. Let's look at every single card in the deck. First one, it's Savannah Alliance. Popular and really good white creature. He's maybe... it's not biggest first drop in the Magic. Biggest first drop is Kirdape. But if you destroy our forests, or if you have Crusade, Savannah Alliance really can trade with Kirdape. It's a good creature. Second first drop, it's Javeliners. Good card from Fallen Empires, just 1/1, but it can be teamy ones. It can kill another little creatures and sometimes can kill your opponent if he have just 1 life. Now Knights. White Knight, it's not so good in Old School Magic like Black Knight. He's have no protection from Swords to Plowshares, but he have protection from any black creature, and it's important, it's creature with 2 power and 2 toughness, with first strike just for 2 mana. Even without protection it will be good, but with protection from black it's better. Oh, of course we have 4 copies. 4 copies of Savannah Alliance, 4 copies of Javeliners, 4 copies of White Knight. White Weenie contains many 4 copies of cards. Next creature is Order of Sideboard. Second copy of White Knight from Fallen Empires. He's just 2/1 for 2 mana, also can have protection from black, don't have first strike permanently, he gains first strike for 1 white mana, but he can for 2 white mana gains +1 to attack. It's good if you have many lands and need to use your mana for something. 4 copies of this one, okay. And biggest creature in the deck, it's Serra Angel. I have 3 copies here, just because Serra Angel is very good. It's good like just Serra Angel, but with Crusade, you know, it's 5/5 Angel. 3 copies, yes. Crusade. It's important card in the deck because game plan to make your creatures bigger, build it around this card. It's not so good in Mirror of White Weenie's duel, because all white creatures gains +1/+1, not only yours. But if your opponent don't use white creatures, it's very good card. 4 copies, of course. Like white deck, White Weenie contains best white removal in Magic. It's 4 copies of Swords to Plowshares that can destroy every creature. Only Black Knight have protection. And 4 copies of Disenchant to destroy moths, discs, and any dangerous enchantments. As I say, this version contains good combo from Land Tax and Armageddon. 3 copies of Land Tax, 3 copies of Armageddon. It's work like in Armageddon deck, but if in Armageddon deck you play big creature and when destroy lands to your opponent can answer to big creature, here you play many creatures, play Crusade to make it bigger, and play Armageddon to destroy lands, and your opponent can't play creatures bigger than your. Land Tax give you a chance to draw cards sometimes, draw lands, regular, and it's good card if you play Armageddon, because you play Armageddon, don't play land, have land tax, opponent must play land, you draw land from land tax and play it every turn. Now Singletons. It's balance. Balance is good fight card. In White Weenie it's not so good because you mostly have many creatures, and different decks don't contain so many creatures as you. But if your opponent play Mind Twist, and if you have not lands for any reason, you can use it in good option. Also, you can don't play creatures first turns, play land tax the first, disenchant or something in the second, and after it destroy creatures with balance. Soul Ring. In White Weenie, colorless mana not so important because many important spells for the deck have double white in the cost, and only Armageddon and Serangel contains colorless in the cost. But Soul Ring help you to play Armageddon and Serangel. And last, Singleton is my favorite. Not favorite, but it's really good card. It's good with land tax. It's combo, you find lands when discarded to draw a card. It's Jalon Tom. I like it. Oh, it's not last Singleton, the main. We also have Strip Mine. Strip Mine can destroy lands, like Armageddon. It's good. And 19 planes. In this version of the deck I don't use Mishra's Factories because you have your Armageddons that can destroy your factories, and if you play Armageddon, have not lands, it's better to play planes and creature, not Mishra's Factory. Crusade not make Mishra's Factory bigger, and if you play Mishra's Factory and when draw Crusade or White Knight, you can play it with second land planes. You need 2 planes to do it, so I don't use Mishra's Factories here. Maybe it's not so good, but I think it's make deck better. Now look to Sideboard. First is Dust to Dust. White Sleeves, it's because it has cards now live in different deck, but when I use it in Sideboard to White Weenie I used. Dust to Dust, good when your opponent can have his Soul Rings or Moxens, because you want to destroy lands, and if your opponent don't play lands and play Moxens instead, you can do it with Armageddon. 3 copies. 2 copies of Circle of Protection Red to battle with aggressive red decks and prevent damage from fireballs and lightning bolts. 2 copies of Circle of Protection Black to more hate for mono black decks. We contains 8 copies of White Knights, and with Circle of Protection you I think can't lose. 4 copies of Ivory Pile. It's good artifact from Fallen Empires, give you a chance to kill little creatures like Hypnotic Spectre or Elvish Archers, and it also can deal 2 damage to your opponent. 4 copies in Sideboard. 3 copies of Holy Light. This card deal terrible things. All non-white creatures gets -1/-1. It's good versus goblins, versus opponent that play pair of Llanowar Elves and Birds of Paradise on first turn, and it can kill some different teeny creatures like Flying Man. And we have 3 copies of Holy Light, and last one it's Wrath of God, only 1. Of course your deck contains many creatures, and it's not so good to destroy all creatures if you have many creatures in the deck, but sometimes when your opponent destroy your creatures and play pair of Serendipity Fritz, it's good to draw the single Wrath of God and destroy all battlefield. I like that deck. White Weenie is good. It's not expensive, you can find many reprints for all cards in White Weenie, and it's can kill your opponent fast. It's really good when you play not expensive deck, a budget deck, you want to win faster. my opponent can gain main advantage from his expensive and good cards. We play dual games with White Weenie and Mono Black, but I'm not make video about just because it's just 6 minutes of video. So fast White Weenie destroy my Mono Black deck. I need to do something with this, but right now just don't know what. So that's all. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the watching and have a nice day.